Druid. Man, I feel like I need to make each one of these into their own video. This is insane. Alright, this is the Druid class overview for Diablo 4. So, melee, shapeshifter, caster, summoner. Really hits all of those. Damage, physical, lightning, poison. Class resource is spirit. So, fury for the barb, spirit for this. Basic, spirit, defensive, wrath, companion, ultimate. And we'll dive into all these skills. Druid skills here. Basic skills. Earth Spike generates 12 spirit. So this does 42 to 52 damage. So very different already from the Barbarian. The Barbarian was all percent damage. This one is actually a flat damage. Each time you hit an enemy with Earth Spike, your chance to deal a crushing blow to that target is increased by 10%. Oh, well that's just... It's just kind of funny. Shred generates 8 spirit. Shapeshift into a werewolf and shred an enemy, dealing 175 to 214. It's really interesting that the Barbarian was all like 18% weapon damage, 12%, weapon damage.
Hi, Mr. Llama. Best channel
And this
ever,
is just
Lesson
like
3.
174 to 212 damage. Also, this does 42 to 52 damage, and this does 175 to 214. With a 30% chance to strike twice. It's a pretty big difference for 2 generators. Thanks, John. Electricity gathers around your weapon, dealing 53 to 65, split between your target and up to 3 nearby enemies. Okay. Maul generates 18 spirit. Shapeshift into a werebear and maul an enemy, dealing 64 to 78 damage, and fortifying yourself for 15. Fortified characters take 30% decreased damage until all of their fortified life is removed. Well, that seems pretty nice. Yeah, fortify is really nice there. Wind Shear, conjure a piercing blade of wind, dealing 42 to 52 and increasing your movement speed by 5% for 3 seconds. Up to 30%. Wow. Okay, so it's just like a pretty generic thing. Okay, so those are all of the generators. I would say the Barbarian's generators seemed way cooler and stronger. I feel like for this guy, I'm just going to go around and shred and maul stuff. Okay, the Druid numbers are from BlizzCon info and not updated like the Barb was for recent press release. Is there a recent press release that gives more information on this? Or are they just not fully out yet? The weapon numbers here mean nothing. It scales on weapon damage like every other class's skills. Okay, so never mind that piece then. Never mind the numbers here. This is going to be a little bit less because they haven't fully released all this. No info on Druid. Okay. Spirit skills. This is just what we know. Shapeshift into a werebear and slam the ground. So we'll just ignore numbers. It's probably percent of weapon. So we can just see. That's cool. Cost 30. I guess even that, the cost is probably nothing. Crush enemies between 3 pillars of earth. Has a 10% additional chance to deal a crushing blow. And conjure a vortex for tornado. that moves outwards and curves in random directions. Oh god, tornado again. No, at 8s. We're still random pathing. Gosh dang it. Cyclone Armor. Powerful winds protect you, granting 15% range damage reduction. When an enemy in melee range hits you, there's up to a 50% chance for the wind to knock it back. Wait, that doesn't line up with what they... That doesn't seem passive at all. Nothing hit us. Alright, I don't know. Earthen Bulwark. 15-second cooldown. Rocks surround you for 3 seconds, making you unstoppable and absorbing damage. Upon expiration, the rocks shatter, dealing damage of the remaining shield amount to nearby enemies. Alright. Trample, rush forward as a werebear, dealing damage and stunning enemies. Shapeshift will be fun. Shapeshift into a werebear and bellow with ferocity, reducing the attack speed of nearby enemies by 22%. Yeah, shapeshift is just going to be so cool. Ravenous Bite, shapeshift into a werewolf and tear an enemy's flesh, dealing damage and healing you. Wrath skills, form a hurricane around you that deals damage to nearby enemies over 8 seconds. Oh, so this is Hurricane. Boulder. Whee! Unearth a large boulder that knocks back and crushes enemies. Has an additional 15% chance to deal a crushing blow. Yeah, this is all D2 right there. A lot of D2 skills. Companion skills. Summon 2 wolf companions that bite enemies and direct the wolves to focus an enemy. Oh, that's nice. I like that a lot. The wolves have 50% increased chance to critically strike the enemy. Being able to... That's one thing, you know, I do wish we had in Diablo. Being able to tell them to go and attack something specific. Ravens. They fly above you and periodically attack enemies. Yeah, I mean, this is Diablo 2 right here. Target is swarmed with ravens. Again, though, you get to pick them. And make them vulnerable. That's really nice. Vine Creeper. A Vine Creeper periodically emerges from the ground and poisons enemies. Vines to strangle enemies in target area, poison them, and stunning them. Wow. Poison stun. Oh, is there a Raven video? Oh, so you literally just select an area and they just circle the area for 8 seconds. Okay. 90-second cooldown. Jesus. Now, again, we don't know what this will actually be like. Because, again, the Druid we don't have as much information on. But here's Cataclysm. Random tornadoes and lightning strikes. All around you. Grizzly Rage, shapeshift into werebear for 5 seconds. You're granted new werebear skills and generate spirit faster. You're unstoppable. What does it mean you're granted new werebear skills? What are the new skills? I don't know. We don't have enough information on this one yet. I wish they released more information for Druid. Petrify. All nearby enemies, stunning them for 5 seconds. Wow. Damage breaks this effects and deals additional damage. This skill has a 25% chance to deal a crushing blow. Some of that feels like just blatant Diablo 2 pieces. I wish they did a little bit more, but we'll see. Again, this is so old. There might be newer stuff. Druid dismount. That's cool. You only get werebear skills in your skill bar, so you don't exist Grizzly Rage if an elemental skill. Still don't understand it. Okay. Yeah, we don't have the Druid's unique class mechanic here yet. This is still not the Druid. And that's also not Druid. Primary stats: increase armor by X, increase all resistances by X%, improved healing, and again, we don't have enough information. Okay, that's Druid.